So here you can see me standing on the field, shake and baking the aircraft until I can confirm the prop spinning to then launch the aircraft into an uneventful automatic takeoff. I know it's not needed, but I'm just not comfortable with a dead silent plane and prop throwing it in the air. I'm just not comfortable with that. It's just a personal preference. But anyhow, it just climbed into the perfect scenery that it was that day with a blue bright sky and no clouds at all. The aircraft was flying into a very light western breeze, doing approximately 6 amps flat at 42 to 45 kilometers per hour. Normally it would do like 8 amps or so to get to that speed because the wind breezes would be much higher. But that day was crazy calm, and I was just having a peace of mind of having a great distance in a relatively short time for this aircraft, but also knowing that the aircraft would fly even faster on the way home. So here's me enjoying the scenery at 4.5 kilometers or so, doing still the same 6.5-ish amps at 42 to 45 kilometers per hour. At this moment in flight, I remember looking up on the OSD and seeing 3 faint figures after the distance icon, which meant 10 kilometers and counting. And I remember I was saying to myself, keep pushing the limits because the record is right there. And I did so because I saw the battery voltage going strong at 15.2 volts. But at the same time, the RSSI started blinking, which meant the radio signal was almost lost and the video signal got very faint. But unlike the circumstances of losing the video and sometimes the radio, I just tried my best keeping the plane for as far out and as distant as possible until the failsafe would take care of my plane. So after the aircraft was in a failsafe, I got my phone and recorded the inside of the goggle. But here you can see the helical antenna, the homemade one. But here you can see the whole OSD. And this was my picture after 8 kilometers or so until the 10.5 kilometers until I would lose it. And finally, after some time and many kilometers, I would record the homecoming of the aircraft. And there he is! I cannot believe it. And that is what I call another successful long-range FPV flight. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to like the video to keep the audience growing and to support the channel, because I really love to make these type of videos and the build series that are also coming up soon. Feel free to comment down below because I'm very quick to reply, and if you do not want to miss out on any of these similar videos and build series like I mentioned before, subscribe to the channel. So thank you all so much again, and I'll see you in the next one.